Hello and welcome back to my little take on May We Draw Daily. This is the video for May 11th, I believe. Yeah, yes, I believe so. This one was a little bit interesting uh, because this is a style that I don't normally always do. Uh, well, actually, how do I explain this? This is normally how I do sketches whenever I try to figure out like how I'm going to approach something color wise or compositionally or whatever, like an actual final illustration. I usually do a sketch like this. It doesn't take me a lot of time to do them. But every now and then, you just kind of want to throw an idea out there. Like, even if you don't plan on doing anything with it, you just want to get the idea into a physical form just so it's out of your head. And that's kind of what this is. Like, this is sort of. Okay. So, there's two reasons why I kind of wanted to do this piece in particular. One, because Shayvana, she is hands down one of my favorite champions in all of League. Like, she's up there, even though she used to be so good back when she first came out. And I know, like, now, based on the current meta and everything, she's not really that viable. On top lane, she gets beat out by Riven. Jungling, V is a better choice, and even bottom lane, like, there's way better, like, actual dedicated tanks than Shay. I mean, seriously, if you're building Shay as a tank, you're doing it wrong. But, yeah, it's interesting. I've wanted to do some fan art of her for quite a while, but I never knew exactly what to do for her. Like, I never knew how to really capture her as a character, even though, like, pretty much her lore describes everything pretty well. Like, she's basically just a ball of rage trying to find a home. Which is kind of what led me to the idea with this image. It's just, the idea popped into my head of doing something a little bit more sort of intimate in a way. Not in a weird way, of course, like so many people in the LoL community can be, but just something on a smaller scale, just to show that she isn't just always this ball of rage that can pretty much wreck face in most situations. So I sort of wanted to depict her holding sort of like a little baby dragon, just contemplating, trying to connect to her kind or whatever. Which, having looked at this piece for a few days now, it feels more and more morbid every day just looking at it. It's just like she's looking at this poor little baby dragon. It's like, you will grow up one day and we will all murder you for like gold and a temporary damage buff. But that's fine, you know. That's the nature of the game. But yeah, I usually sketch things out like this. As I kind of explained in yesterday's video, I generally don't sleep that much, so I typically do these sketches like early in the morning or whatever, just to kind of like, as a form of thought dumping and just getting ideas out there, like in an actual, like, just viewable form. And as you may have saw earlier in the video, I also forgot to record the earlier part of the sketch. I'm so sorry, you guys. I know that annoys some people, and it annoys me too when you don't get to see like the whole process from like the very beginning, like straight from the blank canvas. But yeah, the next videos will be a lot better at that. I know tomorrow's video is going to be a lot better. I managed to salvage it. It's the cell shaded piece that I posted. That one is in fact done beginning to end. So more towards the process of this image, yeah, I just like to keep it nice and loose, you know? It's just, that's the like sort of relaxing thing about this, is it's just a sketch, you know? You're just taking an idea that's in your head and trying to like illustrate it into like a visible form. There's really no stress involved in that, or at least there shouldn't be. And if you're experiencing stress while sketching, you should really like just take a minute to chill, because you know this is supposed to be relaxing and stuff. You're doing it wrong if it's too stressful. You're getting burnt out and stuff. But yeah, don't stress yourself out too much. It's just a sketch, and don't treat it like it's going to be like a final illustration or something. Quality really does not matter. Yeah. Well, that's a weird thing, but I'll talk about that at some point in the future. Point is, don't worry too much about it. I see too much my friends and other artists that participate in challenges and stuff, they worry too much about the quality aspect of what they're showing, and it just ends up stressing them out too much, and they just end up dropping the challenge completely because of it, and that's not good. You shouldn't just let that hold you back. Anyway, future plans for this. I do want to actually revisit this and turn it into a fully rendered piece. Freaking Oz. And it's going to be pretty interesting simply because this is not normally how I approach a final illustration. Like normally how I'll do things is keep tight line art and then do proper flats, keep everything separated in its own folders so you maintain your hard edges and such, and yeah, pretty much just apply your lighting, basically everything, and then start rendering over top of everything on a new layer, just completely removing the line art and such. But I've never actually done anything where you're just painting raw, just on top of everything, like no actual concrete flats or anything. So it's gonna be, again, an interesting learning experience. It's a challenge like anything else. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, I really don't know what else to mention here. Like I kind of feel bad, like I feel like I should be talking more about the process, but it's pretty straightforward. Like I just pick colors directly from like the default color palette, and I just kind of lay them down with a custom paintbrush that I have over there in the corner. You can kind of see the details if you're interested in making it. And I kind of try to keep everything gray at the beginning, and then I'll just touch everything up with like color balance layers and stuff like that towards the end. I just feel like it helps keep everything unified, because when you make everything really gray at the beginning, it's very easy to overpower the image by saturating one area a little bit too much. Like you could kind of see the pink on her breastplate. Like I kind of went a little bit overboard with that, and it's kind of, it looks a little bit splotchy right now. It'll get fixed later though. So yeah, see, it gets muted now immediately as I start editing the colors with the sliders. End up toning down that layer a little bit just because I felt like it was a little bit much at the time, but then I actually sort of changed my mind later on. Like I kind of bumped up the contrast and the brightness a little bit and brought it to here we go. That's sort of more of what I had in mind. That's kind of like where I like to take it, more or less. But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and get ready for the next one. Peace.